Hello everyone, welcome to chapter 4, which is probably the most annoying chapter on a karma run. The time limit on normal is really quite harsh. You really haven't got a lot of time and you really need to plan out what you want to do. Anyway, for the first fight, just rotate the camera around and try and angle it so you can jump down with a bit of space, but not too much, and you should be able to charge up a UT there. And then just kill the second guy as quickly as you can. And here is what I mentioned about the forward Y and UTing them while they're on the floor to get some more points. You will see me do that quite a lot in this chapter. Now for the second fight, just kill one guy at the start and stall a bit here so the guy behind this one can catch up to him a little bit, because you need to kill both of them to chain a UT. Now forward Y him, and I do it again, so when I do this one, as you can see, his other one will run into me and I can get them both in the air and kill them at the same time. And then just roll jump down here and chain a UT. I like dropping a smoke bomb because sometimes they can shoot you when you try your on landing, or they can hit you out of the air or something like that. And there it is again. Like with the time limits being a bit short, like 2 UTs while, you know, getting all the moves on them is just not possible. So, you know, that it's a good way of sneaking in an extra UT. I always kill them guys to chain essence. I always kill at least 2 just to make sure. Sometimes you can kill one and you might get a blue, but, you know, it's very rare that you get a blue. Now you can just chain that essence into this encounter again and kill 2 with an ET, but you know, because they're not really that weak, just, you know, one hit and one flying sparrow on a white soldier will always kill them. And again, just chain the essence, and you can just absorb and release that straight away because that guy will always come running, you know, straight at you. And again, you know, I haven't got time to wind path him and let the entire UT go, so which is why I use that technique a lot. And then just go back up to the start of the chapter and use that save point. You know, the lengths of how many fights you've got to do in a row in this chapter are pretty long. And the reason I kill this guy with an ET, or UT, sorry, is so I know his essence is going to stay there long enough so I can chain it to this next fight, because sometimes it wouldn't chain and it'd mess me up. And just throw your shurikens so you, like, the animation gets you up in the air a little bit higher so you'll land on it and you can just do an on-landing ET. And then just shoot him and 2 arrows should kill him. Now there is a fight on there, on the other stairs where I came in. It's got 2 enemies in it, but I'm going to save that for chapter 5 because of what I said earlier. Time in this chapter is really quite difficult. It's a really hard limit to make on normal and Ninja Dog, in my opinion. And in chapter 5 I'll have the Armlet of the Celerity equivalent. It's called the Band of Light, so I'll be able to get more points out of it as well. Now all I'll do here is just upgrade my Luna, get the wooden sword, and make sure you get the Armlet of the Sun. That's really important because it will factor into speed killing Hydrocubus in chapter 5. Now with this fight, as long as you go just over that little, like, paving area, you should be able to charge up a UT, a full UT here, before this white guy comes to get you. And then just, again, flying sparrow that white guy, because, you know, one will always kill them, and then just get 2 UTs here. And again, you know, X, Y, on landing Y, you know, you'll see me do that a lot, as with a lot of other techniques I do. Right, now the reason I put on the Armlet of the Sun there is because this next fight, sometimes, you know, the Black Spider ninjas can be a bit random with their health. You know, 3 hits of a Lunar UT sometimes kills them, and it sometimes doesn't. You know, it's just one of them things. But with the Armlet of the Sun on, it seemed to always kill them in 3 hits. And again, make sure you get the scarabs. Now, as long as you don't cross where that little grey, where it turns light grey, you know, they won't drop down. And just charge up your UT. I used to use the Dragon Sword and Smoke Bombs to forward Y this guy, but as long as that ninja attacks you, you should just be able to forward Y him with the Luna, and then just do that, because swapping your weapons, you know, it takes like a fraction of a second off your time. As you can see, I barely make that time limit, so you really do need every second you can get in that fight. Now just flip up, and go and get the scarab that's near this ninja. And I think there's a great devil elixir in this chest, and it's very important you get that because, you know, it saves you, I think it's 7,000 they cost on Ninja Dog, so it saves you some good money. And then just hop down there and the time limit won't start. If you jump too far, the time limit can start, and you know, you'd have to fight that fight and you won't be able to get, you know, the amount of points you need. So make sure you just hop over and you should be okay. Now for this fight, just roll jump out and just do an on-landing charge, and you should land in enough space to get the 2 UTs on ET. And now with that, killing that first guy, don't kill this white guy and just kill the black one on his own. And the reason I put the helmet splitter on is because sometimes if you do the Blade of Natalia move, the slash down can sometimes kill the white guy and you won't get that extra ET. And there it is again, you know, the forward Y, you know, UT is corpse when he's on the floor. It's a really useful technique, that is. I really didn't expect I'd get a blue there, you know, white guys very rarely give you a blue. Now this fight's time limit's pretty difficult to make. I think 2 UTs might be possible with using the arrow technique that Scrapmo used, but I just couldn't be bothered to play around with that, so I just, you know, went for some peace of mind and got a UT and ETs. This fight is also one of the more annoying ones on the lower difficulties because, you know, if you don't kill 2 ninjas at the start, it's very hard to make it, and, you know, I just fly and sparrow this guy and just, you know, hope it kills him, because if it didn't, I would not have been able to make my time. And the reason I put the extra hits on that one is because, so, when I did the on-landing UT, you know, so I knew it would kill him, which is why I put the extra hits on there, because I hadn't damaged that ninja at all, so I wanted to make sure I killed him. Now I go in and put in that Spirit of the Devils, and I fill up my Nimpo with the Hands Bar machine, and pick up the Windmill Shuriken and the Scarab that's there, and then I save, and come back and do the final run of fights. You make sure you jump straight to the left here, and you should be able to kill this guy, no problem. I like jumping down towards the door with my smoke bomb, because when you jump the other way, like towards the cracked wall, there's like quite a lot of space between you and the ninjas, and they can sometimes like throw an incendiary shuriken at you, and it can, you know, mess up your UT. I just think going down the door, it just seemed to work a lot better. You know, the success rate was a lot higher when I did that. Now here you want to kill 2 if you can at the same time, but without any essence around, it's quite difficult. So just, you know, kill 2 or 1, and he gave me a blue, so I knew that I'd chain, so I just, you know, went down here and went to this fight. You can actually get 3 UTs out of this fight. I did it in a mock run I tried, and I got 3 UTs out of this fight, and there my essence didn't chain, which I was really surprised. But yeah, I just got the ET, and then go to the chest. But yeah, I really couldn't believe that blue essence didn't chain, but, you know, it's just shit happens on a Karma run. And there it is again. Yeah, I really can't stress how useful that move is on Ninja Dog, you know, because you can it really does take advantage of how weak the enemies are. Now I go to Muramasa, and the only thing I buy off him is the Azuna drop, because, you know, it's cheap, and I will be using it eventually, and it gets me the ticket to the party that you never actually go in, so it's kind of a pointless thing to do. And again, fill up on your smoke bombs, you know, wherever possible, always get max smoke bombs. I just go in and out that door to spawn these guys again, and then just kill them, you know, as quickly as you can, because, as I said, you know, time is quite hard. Now, down that little alleyway, there's a ninja, there's a dead ninja, and he's got the nunchucks on him, and I'm going to get them in Chapter 5, because there's a fight there that I need to do, so, you know, it just wastes time in Chapter 4, and it's, you know, it's just time that you just have not got. Now, I thought I was going to get really lucky on this fight. I got my UT at the start, and then he gave me a blue. And I UT him at 13 seconds, and it's just complete bollocks that doesn't scoop up that black ninja there, and that was just a crap move. I mean, I just stood there and let him hit me. But yeah, another UT is possible on this fight, and I'm probably going to go back and get it, because it's, you know, it's an easy 5,000 points. But anyway, that's it, and the final time for the chapter is 12 minutes, it's pretty short, and the total kills is 40 kills. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in Chapter 5.